welcome back to the channel. I'm Yi-Cheng, your Mandarin teacher online, and in this series, I'm your studying buddy. This is our LLT studying group series. LLT stands for Learn a Language for Travel, or Let's Learn Together. In this series, I'm learning Hindi, I'm teaching Mandarin with whatever Hindi part or Hindi progress I have made, I'm going to teach you in Mandarin version. And then you're also gonna progress with your target language. In LLT number 1, I ask you a few questions and I also answer with my answer. What? Yes, like what target language you are learning, how long before you set off for your travel, because this series is specific. I'm gonna focus on things I would want to use or I need to use during my trip to India. And then your current level of your target language, how much time you think you can and you will dedicate to it. What are important to you? Like what thing you think you're gonna learn first, or what are the essential parts you're gonna learn. The last one is what help do you need? For example, for me, videos, audios, some online lessons, and then of course myself, and every steps I'm willing to make every single time, every day. So check that one out, write down your own answers, stick on the wall, on the fridge, I don't know, your desk, your table, wherever gonna remind you to practice together and come back to our LLT studying group to make your own progress. Okay, so for LLT2, today we're gonna focus on what's the basic sentence structure of your target language. Here, I want to emphasize just the basic one. Like for example, if there's a subject, there's a verb, there's a object, what is the order of that three gonna place? Which one goes first? Which one is second? Which one at the end? For example, in Hindi, it's subject, object, verb. Of course, I think in most of the language, it depends on what grammar point you are applying to, what specific word or sentence structure you are using, because sometimes it varies even in Mandarin as well. So we're only focusing on basic sentence structure, the most simple situation. Now, in this sentence, what I want to give an example is saying I am Taiwanese, or I am a Taiwan person, literally. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly in Hindi. I'm not a Hindi guru, as you can guess. This is what I'm learning and I just started. During my first Hindi lesson, I so far only had one. My Hindi teacher told me that don't pronounce the when I say man. She said don't pronounce that, only pronounce the first part. And then when I say hun, she said don't pronounce the at the end. So it kind of confused me right now, because all the other Hindi teaching material on YouTube and so on, as I listen to them, they do kind of pronounce the but I realize it seems it's because I pronounce it wrong way. They do pronounce it, but not the way I pronounced it during my first lesson. So what I'm going to pronounce, or how I'm going to pronounce, is the audio or the video I listened to on YouTube, because my first lesson, that teacher didn't provide any audio file to me, so I don't really have something to repeat and listen to. So what I can listen to is only the YouTube files when I search online. That's just jump right to it. If I pronounce it wrong or funny, and if you speak Hindi, you are a native speaker, please let me know. I would love to know how ridiculously I pronounce it. Here we go. मैं Taiwanese हूँ. मैं Taiwanese हूँ. I Taiwanese am. Ooh. Now, your target language. Say it, write it down. What is the structure of when there is subject, there's verb, there's object? What is in your target language? Write it down. And how do you say I am da da da? Like say your nationality. Okay? Say it, write it down. This is your progress for today or after watching this video. And then I'm going to teach you the Mandarin version, which is subject, verb, object. 我是台湾人，我是台湾人。我是 to be 台湾人，台湾人。Taiwan is the country term, and then 人 is the person. So 我是台湾人 I'm Taiwanese. Literally, I am Taiwan plus human or person. 人 is the person. Next one is 美国人，美国人 American. So you can say 我是美国人，我是美国人。美国 means US, okay? Next one, 德国人，德国人。德国 means Germany. 人 is person. So 我是德国人，我是德国人 is I'm German. So now here is an important thing need to be aware of. Do not rely on the 是 as to be too much. Which I mean, don't treat it as the English version to be too much. Because generally it's translated as to be, that's right, but it is used to combine two nouns, meaning noun one is noun two. For example, I is noun one, 台湾人 is noun two. That is the structure. But if you want to say noun one is beautiful, noun one is tall, noun one is short, this is not the structure or the word you're gonna use. You are not using 是 in this case. Okay, that's why do not rely on this too much as to be in the English or the structure and pattern. No, okay? So we're gonna keep it minimum and essential as we talk about in LLT number 1. So this is the part we are learning today. Let's practice one more time. I'm gonna practice my Hindi and then you're gonna practice your target language. मैं Taiwanese हूँ. मैं Taiwanese हूँ. How about you? What's your target language? Say it out loud. I cannot hear it, but feel free to kind of write down your target language basic sentence structure and the sentence of I am blah 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 nationality in the comment down below. I'm curious about what language you are learning. And then let's look at the Mandarin one. 我是台湾人，我是台湾人 I'm Taiwanese. 我是美国人，我是美国人 I'm American. 我是德国人，我是德国人 I am German. So that would be it for this one. We're done with our LLT number 2. Thank you, my lovely study buddy. Thank you for practicing with me and looking forward to talk to you again in the next one. Bye for now.